Can you feel anything on your bum?
Let's go out. That's really loud. Hello and welcome back to another episode of Budget Bites. My name is Christy and I am the registered dietitian at the Arm Prior and District Family Health Team. And today I am tired. The working full time and trying to do homeschooling and keeping kids alive is exhausting. But that is okay because today's recipe is going to be quick and easy, and if I can do it, you can do it. We are making some black bean enchiladas. Mexican food in my house is always a hit. My 2-year-old, one of his first words was actually taco, if you can believe it. So yes, Mexican food is always very popular. We do a lot of it, and using beans is a great way to make them budget friendly. So we are going to start today's recipe by making our sauce. So what you need for your sauce, you're going to need some cooking oil, just whatever you have available is fine. This is I think this is canola oil in here. Some flour, again, whatever you've got. This is just regular all-purpose flour. Nate, I think your head might be in the middle of the video. Are you going to help me cook? No, come on around this side. We need some chili powder. You are going to need some tomato paste, some water, cumin, garlic powder, cayenne powder, and the secret ingredient is actually cocoa powder. So that's what you're going to need to make our sauce. I'm just going to move the camera over to the stove and I'm going to show you how to do it. So we're going to put any pot over sort of medium heat, and we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of your cooking oil. 1, 2, just like that. Just going to switch this over. Then while that's warming, we are going to add about 2 tablespoons of flour and 2 tablespoons of your chili powder. Don't worry about having to be overly precise at this point. And we are going to heat that until it starts to bubble. A whisk here. So mix it all together. It's going to make kind of a thick paste. I'm going to add a little bit more oil in there. And you just kind of are cooking the floury taste out of this. And this is actually what's going to thicken your sauce. I'll let that kind of heat through a little bit. And then what we're going to do is we're going to mix in 2 cups of water and we're going to whisk it until it's nice and smooth. So now I'm going to mix in about 2 cups of water. Put it in there, and we are going to whisk and dissolve all of our flour and chili powder in there. And we're going to cook this until it boils and then reduce and let it simmer. So this has come up to a boil. I've turned it down to low heat. One thing I forgot to mention, it is important that you keep whisking while you're waiting for it to come to a boil. You don't want all your flour and chili powder to burn to the bottom of your pot. So to this, I'm going to add about 1/4 cup of tomato paste. I freeze my tomato paste, so mine's kind of frozen in a chunk here. And that's a great way if you buy a big can of tomato paste and you're not using the whole thing, stick it in a Ziploc bag and put it in your freezer, and then you can just break off chunks when you need it. We are going to add about 1/2 teaspoon of cumin. There. 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder. That's a little bit more than 1/2 teaspoon, but that's okay. A little bit of extra garlic never hurt anyone. We've got 1/4 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. More if you like it spicy, less if you like it mild. And then the secret ingredient, about 2 teaspoons worth of cocoa powder. Although it sounds weird to add chocolate to your enchilada sauce, don't skip it. It really is the secret ingredient. It gives it a really nice flavor. And then we're just going to add about 1 teaspoon of salt. What I have here, this is actually pink Himalayan salt. Don't be fooled. This isn't actually any better for you than regular salt, but this is what we have. Someone gave it to us as a gift, so that is what I am using today.
And really all we're gonna do now is just whisk until all these ingredients are combined and the sauce has thickened a little bit, and then we're gonna set it aside while we make our black bean enchiladas.
All right, so now we're gonna make the filling for our enchiladas, and all you need is a mixing bowl. In my mixing bowl, I have 1 can of black beans. You wanna open your can, rinse them, drain them, and just put the beans in here, get rid of all the liquid. And then to that, we are going to mix in 1 medium-sized avocado, kind of diced up, put that in there. We're gonna put 1 Roma tomato, sort of roughly chopped. If all you have are canned tomatoes, you can use those too, just drain out all of the liquid, so you just have the chunks of tomatoes. Those in there. We are going to put roughly ½ a cup of frozen corn or ½ a cup of canned corn, if that's all you've got. In there. We are going to put a little bit of garlic powder in here, about a 1/4 teaspoon. In there. Maybe a little bit of extra. There we go. And a little bit of salt just to season it out. Not too much. All right, and then you're just gonna give that a mix. Chop up my frozen corn here until it looks like colorful Mexican confetti. Cheese is very popular. Cheese. All right, so there's my filling. Now what I need are some tortilla wraps. So these are some small sized whole wheat tortilla wraps. Open those up. And then all you're going to do, yours for supper later. Take one of your tortillas, scoop some of your filling into the center. I'm gonna move this so you can see what I'm doing here. Like so. And then you wrap your tortilla over it, kind of tug the filling back. Making like a taco, that's right. And we're gonna put them into our greased casserole dish, just like that. And I'm gonna continue until I've used up either all my wraps or all my filling. And we're gonna fill up our casserole dish. Not part of the recipe. Okay, so I've got all my enchiladas rolled up and into my casserole dish. Next, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your finished sauce, pour them over top of your enchiladas. Mine's just back here. Like that. Get all the saucy goodness in there. All right, we are gonna top our enchiladas with a little bit of green onion. Add some nice green color in there. And then this is optional. I've got a little bit of shredded extra old cheddar cheese that I'm gonna put on there. Pro tip, buy extra old cheese rather than like a mild cheddar or something like that. It has a stronger flavor. You won't need to use as much of it and you'll save money and you won't get as much saturated fat in your dinner. So there we go, I've got that all sprinkled on there. All I'm gonna do is pop this into my preheated oven. I believe it's about 325 degrees. And we're just gonna cook till heated through, so about 15 or 20 minutes, and then you are ready to serve. I hope you enjoy this recipe. If there are other types of recipes or things you'd like to see us do on here, do let me know. Leave a comment down below or on the Facebook page, and I will see what I can do. Thanks, and enjoy.